Because acknowledging is really important, because that is recognizing that there is something off about what you're doing, right? It takes courage to do that. Realization is one thing. You can just realize everything that you want to realize, but acting upon those realization is also one thing, and that is what's more important. Remember, it is never too late to choose a path that would lead you to happiness, or that could bring you happiness in your life. Hey there, 18! Welcome back to the channel. This is Nika, your Tita 18 right here. How are you all doing? I know I have missed when Ken dropped this. It's so annoying because I only rely on Facebook and on what SB19 posts or reposts, and they did not actually repost Ken's video. So I was actually surprised when I went to Twitter and I saw some people saying that Ken already posted something, and I was like, what? How did I miss that? So yeah, SB19, the official page on Facebook, did not repost it, so that's why I missed it. But anyway, I will not move on to listening to the new songs of Simula at Wakas if I don't listen to what Ken has to say. I know we've all learned a lot of stuff from all the other boys, and I am pretty sure that we're gonna get something really inspiring out of Ken's story as well. All of them have really inspiring story to tell, so I'm pretty sure that Ken has something for us here, something deep, something that we can really relate to. So without further ado, mga kakaps ko, let's catch up with our manok because he rarely does this, diba? Let's go. He actually wrote something in his post, and it's like a paragraph. Unlike the other boys, they just had a little or a few sentences of description of what their video is gonna be all about. Our manok here, he's got an entire paragraph to describe his 1 minute and 39 seconds of a video, and the video has caption in it says life recently. So probably our Ken is gonna be showing us what's been going on in his life recently, obviously, duh. But let's read first, okay? There's a quiet ache. Yeah, we all have those quiet ache, right? Isn't there? You have everything you've worked hard for, yet a deep sense of something missing lingers. All that time dedicated to work makes it feel like life slipped by while you weren't paying attention, leaving you merely existing instead of truly feeling alive. I have a lot to say already. Acknowledging this takes courage, and the beautiful thing is that this realization is a powerful first step towards choosing a different path, one where your happiness shines in the spotlight. Very deep, very profound, my manok. So let's move on to his video. Alarm clock. Hey, it's time. Wakey, wakey. Good morning, manok. Morning routine. Of course, never skipping skincare in the morning. That's important. Waking up early, getting onto his car, his Mustang. So poggy. Of course, never skipping gym, exercise, showing off the beauty of his Mustang. He's such a swagger. Even the way how he clothed himself, diba? Arriving at the Onesie Entertainment office.
I'm Justin. We are FB19.
Events. Oh, is this in Cebu, right? Yes, Ayala Center, Cebu. It really is what's happened to him recently. This is actually a catch-up. Manok, do this all the time. You don't have to speak, just like this. Like a silent vlog. Just show us what you're doing. We're gonna get satisfied. We're gonna be satisfied. Okay, there were no words in the video. Ken is just showing how he's living recently. That video was really simple. He made us speak through his daily life, what he does every day, just like a normal person, what you do every day, right? But there are important things that we have to learn that we can get from that simple video and from what Ken has written. Ken here expressed a sentiment that we could all really relate to. It is something that is connected to like achieving your dreams, and you've been very successful on like attaining those goals. However, there is still that deep sense of something missing within you. Have you ever felt that, mga kakaps ko? Isn't that something really relatable to all of us? We hustle, we grind, we chase our goals, but most of the times, we are forgetting how to truly live our lives. Are we just living because we just want to pay our bills? Are we just living because we just want to be promoted in our jobs? Diba? So I can really understand what he meant by there's that quiet ache in your heart because you're still feeling that emptiness. You're still feeling that there is something missing, although you have already reached most of your goals. You have already attained most of the things that you want to attain. That quiet ache actually is that feeling that life is passing by so quickly that you really have to be checking yourself, checking within yourself if you're still okay. That's very important to check upon yourself, because what if you also lose yourself in the process of achieving more of your dreams? Because sometimes we don't get content anymore, because once we attain one thing, we're aiming for higher attainment. We're aiming for higher goals, right? So you gotta step back a little bit and check within yourself if you're still living, if you're still happy with what you're doing. So if you ever feel like you're questioning yourself like that, it's okay to actually question yourself. You're not alone. It's very common that happens to us. It's also very commendable of you if you are in that phase of your life that you question yourself, if you're just living or if you're just working to attain your goals. It's okay to actually acknowledge that, because that shows courage as well. Why? Because acknowledging is really important, because that is recognizing that there is something off about what you're doing, right? It takes courage to do that, because sometimes we are so stubborn that we feel like we are always okay, that what we do in our life is always the best for us. Acknowledging is also an act of courage to actually address what you're feeling inside, especially when you're actually doing something about it, something that would totally change the way how you're doing your life now. Realization is one thing. You can just realize everything that you want to realize, but acting upon those realization is also one thing, and that is what's more important. Because you know what? You cannot fix a problem unless you actually acknowledge that there's a problem, that a problem exists, and you actually do something about it. By admitting these, you are actually opening a lot of doors for you to explore on, especially exploring a different path or a totally new path, a path that could lead you to prioritizing your happiness, and that is very crucial. Just ask yourself, what truly makes me happy? So let us take a moment to really assess ourselves as well. Are we just merely existing, or are we actually living our life to the fullest? We only have one life. We have to do everything that would make us happy. Remember, it is never too late to choose a path that would lead you to happiness, or that could bring you happiness in your life. That's it, mga kakaps ko. That's my reaction to Ken's life recently video. After this, I'm gonna be listening to Simula at Wakas EP, and I cannot wait because we've waited long enough for this. So yeah, thank you so much, Mahalima. Thank you so much, Ken, for actually reminding us to check within ourselves as well, to prioritize what's present. So yeah, mga kakaps ko, until then, I'll catch you guys later. God bless, take care, bye.